are really gonna watch this.
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
Am I ready? Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
Your girl's so fab, and we got the fam in the building.
Ooh, ooh, O-B-L-I-O.
Come on, jingle.
I should make that a jingle.
Yes.
so how's everybody doing today?
Great. Hi.
Hey, fam. Why you so fine?
Man, it's hot as hell today. But I am not gonna do. We're gonna get through entertainment news today.
You know,
I'm not gonna do what I did
It's been light
yesterday.
this week. It's been light.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then we can talk about these panhandlers. Do y'all have problems with these panhandlers?
Oh man.
Yes.
Obi, your
Because
stories are wild.
I'm telling you, they think people be shading them, but I promise, like I was saying to everybody before the show started, I am one bad day from like scoot over, nigga. How does this work?
You and a lot of America, we're all in a bad place.
Am one bad day from being right next to one of them dudes. Like, so how does this work?
Okay.
We just ask and put our hand out for money?
I'll get you a sign. Something.
But this is crazy.
Yeah.
I went to a pizza shop that's not even a whole block away. It's literally half of that block, a quarter of a block.
Mhm.
It's not that far. 3 panhandlers hit me. Now, here's the thing that I find ironic. Not one asked for a slice of pizza.
Not one.
Everybody asked for money. Because if they asked for a slice of pizza, I promise you,
Mhm.
I would have given them a slice of pizza. Somebody said, yo, brother, I'm hungry as hell. Okay, can I get a slice?
Absolutely.
I would have handed over a slice in a heartbeat. But one asked me for a couple of dollars. The one said, "Oh, you can't help a sister out." And the one just mumbled something, and I couldn't hear it. And then the same one hit you up.
He asked me for $20.
$20.
$20.
Like that's gas money.
Did you not just see me come out this parking garage?
Right.
I gotta pay the toll, sir. I don't have it today. I just don't. I'm sorry.
$20 whole dollars. The
For a
nerve.
dub.
That's crazy.
Wild.
Insane.
Oh, I got to get my phone for birthdays.
Oh, okay.
Oh, anybody have any birthdays today?
You know what? I didn't even check. To those of you watching, do you have someone that is celebrating a birthday? Let us know. We would gladly shout them out.
Hi,
I'm trying to say.
gang. Tree Gang is in the building. Hey, y'all.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
How y'all This is what happens when you are sleepy, girl.
Okay. I didn't take my nap today.
I didn't have time to. And then you mix that with a little bit of heat. Ooh, child, you get delirious.
A lot of heat.
Yes.
I took my ass out there and tried to go walk around that lake. That was a smooth stroll. Like,
A breeze.
yeah, I'm just like, look at the ducks.
Think I'll go for a walk.
Word. Because there was no high tempo to that.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Once again, my ass be beached on the side with my shirt blowing up and stomach hanging out. And you know, people, they'll just walk right past you. Duck shitting on you or geese. Ain't it geese that be out there?
Geese,
Mhm.
Yeah. We're not going to do this today. So we have birthdays because I feel a good old rant coming on.
Jazz said they got the heat on slavery today.
Yo,
Nevaeh says she missed her nap too.
Oh,
Everybody missed their nap.
you
today.
know, goodness, it just makes your whole, afternoon just feel like, ugh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's terrible. I can't see
Mm-mm.
none of that. So y'all gonna have to help me with that.
Well, she said that they had to show up for
Oh,
You
Hi,
know?
Tree Gang.
Appreciate
Hi,
it.
Shaco. Hey, Nevaeh. Hey, Missy. Hey, Tree. Hi,
Appreciate it.
J. Abby.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I
you
didn't mean to
good.
cut you off. I'm like, click. All right, that's enough of that.
You stop that nigga shit.
Yeah, that's enough of that. This is TDS. Like, you know how that's some hate, borderline hating shit right there. Did you get
Oh,
did
wait,
you
let
say
me
hello to everybody? Right. I want to make sure you say hello to everybody that's watching.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So that's the Tree Gang. We be on the tick of the talk, y'all.
Oh,
Supporting
the tick
Tree.
of the talk.
The tick of the talk. I'm getting them TikTok streets, baby.
That's right.
Let's see. Do I have a lot
girl.
of birthdays today? I have a few. Oh man. Okay. No, I don't have that many. All right. So I'm gonna go. Do you guys have any, or you want to go first?
I have one, Howard Slaughter. No, actually two. Howard Slaughter and Braxton, our cousin.
Who the hell is Howard Slaughter?
Went to school with him.
Oh,
Mhm.
all right. So you took one off my board. I have Jamie Kisner, who is a parent of one of the players that I used to coach. Keith Burley used to work with Mom. You already said Braxton. And this one is another. Dang, how many accounts did Braxton got?
I think he had a couple.
You got about 4 accounts,
Yeah,
cuz.
yeah. Because you
Yvette-
forget your password. and all
Yvette Edmonds, and then John Spivey. So I really only have like 4.
Okay.
John Spivey, our cousin Braxton, Yvette Edmonds,
Mm-hmm.
Keith Burley,
Mm-hmm.
and Jamie Kisner.
All right.
Happy birthday.
Well, happy birthday,
Let
babies.
me hit that. Okay, oh.
Sorry, I was on it today. I was a little bit early.
Right up.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Well, you look good. You look good. You look fine. You look fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey, happy birthday to you. Yeah.
And it, nigga almost choked on this Sour Patch Kid. Slow it down. It was almost a whole. It was almost a whole tragedy behind that screen you guys are looking at.
All over and coming, niggas about to lose his life.
It was about to all.
Excuse me?
Ooh, we're not doing this again. Continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating. From the Sibs and
Yeah.
ODO. All right. Now we're going to get into some silliness.
Yeah, you know.
More silliness, because if y'all would have seen, I was
Because I was like, what the hell, nigga?
it got stuck because I was trying to hurry up
And yeah.
to chew and finish. And then it was the cue for continue. So then like,
Oh, Jesus, not the face.
it got stuck.
We got you. I know how to do the Heimlich.
You do?
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh.
I would have been like, ooh. I'll call for help.
Damn.
Damn.
I wouldn't even know what to do. Like that on the back. I don't know.
For candy like that, if you really don't know how to do the Heimlich to help somebody out, just get extremely hot water because the candy will melt. Now you're gonna burn their vocal cords,
Right.
but I'm sure they would rather live than die.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like if you don't know how to do it,
Mhm.
because you can do damage if you do it the wrong way,
Mhm.
just go get there's coffee there, so you can get like coffee or
Mhm.
something hot that's gonna cause the candy
Jelly
to
to melt.
just melt a
Mhm.
little bit, and then it'll go through.
That's insane.
The more you know.
The more you know.
But let's get into some fabulous foolishness. How about I just shut the fuck up?
What did you say?
Fabulous foolishness. What?
Yes, I'm feeling myself.
We're not gonna make me the joke today. Cause Jasmine, I've been on that
Yes.
Cool Ranch Nacho Dorito joint
All day.
all since yesterday.
Since yesterday.
It was the perfect sting for a dude who likes to joke and crack on people. That was the perfect bow. I'm like, damn, I got to get her back, and I don't know how. So I got to figure it out. Just know you got one coming back, because that shit was hilarious and perfect timing. I love it. I love shit like that. Fabulous foolishness and entertainment news with So Fab Kim. So who we got up first?
All right, starting with what we kind of talked about yesterday.
Okay.
Kendrick. So a lot of people have been on a high since his pop-up concert, Kendrick and Friends, concert that happened on Juneteenth. And so much so that he now has two different titles. One from Snoop is King of the West Coast, and the second one is with Charlemagne. He said that Kendrick is now the king of hip hop. Do both of you agree to those titles?
The king of hip hop at this time? Ouch. I think we're going too far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a little bit. I understand his initiative, and I think it's a great step in the direction to go into, but I just a little bit more work before we definitely put that title on.
Here's where I'm at. If you can do that in multiple cities, then I'll call you king of hip hop.
Absolutely.
That's where you're from. So it shouldn't be that hard if people are really rocking with you, because Snoop could do it. Drake could do it. Any of those guys could do that right now. You know what I'm saying? And so while it was dope and while I'm all for it, and I can't stand OV Ho, so I'm for it. But the king of the West, right? And then maybe he is. You know why? Because who else in the West is doing anything?
Right. Right.
So he might be king of the West, but king of hip hop. But then they may be saying that because he did shut up J. Cole. J. Cole would be, J. Cole too, because he made J. Cole apologize before shit even got started.
He decided to.
So that was that was the other person that would threaten the crown. And then, and I'm glad the old heads are just like relinquishing the fact of, we're not even gonna go at this. We're just gonna let the young guys do it.
Yeah.
Because if I see Nas, Jay-Z, LL Cool J, or any of them attempt to get into this mix, Cameron, any of them guys, just sit down, because we are tired of y'all.
Well, it's rumored. I don't know if there's any validity to this. It's rumored that Jay-Z even texted Kendrick and congratulated him on this whole entire movement that happened on Juneteenth.
Jay-Z got 3 kids to worry about, so he needs to go sit down somewhere.
And maybe that's where some people are getting the whole, well, not some people, that's where Charlemagne is getting the whole, king of the hip, I don't know. I just feel like we are a little loose with these titles nowadays. But like you said, there may be some validity to it because of some fact he shut up Drake and then made J. Cole apologize.
Yeah,
so I don't know. Y'all tell us what you think.
I don't want no smoke.
You tell us what you think. Is Kendrick Lamar the new king of hip hop? And if he's not, who do you think currently is?
I don't think there is one.
No, I don't think there's one either.
No. Okay.
Everybody sounds the same. That's the problem.
I don't think there is a king of hip hop. I think he's, one of the top guys, but king, I don't know. Because I need to see you do that. The one thing we can say, and I don't like him, but Drake can do that from city to city. Come out of the West Coast and let's see you do it.
Right.
Let's see you sell out like that in a place like Pittsburgh. Ouch. Or Charlotte.
Well, I don't know. He might do good in Pittsburgh because there was a lot of people out there.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
Are you my friend?
I'm just saying. There's a lot of people of this hue that are rocking with Kendrick. So just saying. But speaking of people of this hue, and then you know what? We got obese people too. I don't want to omit them if they're weighing in. All right, baby. Well, appreciate you for
thank you.
Appreciate you for stepping in, sugar. Moving on. You were close.
Nothing Charlemagne says matters anymore.
That's a whole different topic. We'll have to get
Okay.
on that on another day. Speaking of, these people and us in unity and things like that, Swiss Beats, I guess, got enough of the backlash that has been happening from his and Timberland's decision to join forces with Elon Musk on X. And he essentially is telling people, like, y'all need to relax. Like, I've always been for the culture. I've been doing this since the 90s. There's a method to his madness, is what I'm essentially alluding from what he's saying.
Elon's putting up the money.
Mm.
That's all. Ain't no method to no madness, because y'all was doing it already. So then now y'all realize that Puffy's in the gym, and anything, even though Puffy doesn't have the same stake in Ciroc, anything that looks like Ciroc is going to identify as who? Puffy.
Mhm.
So y'all don't want to put y'all money up. Elon's willing to put his money up, and then now we going to spend his money, and then now we all going to make money because he got all the amounts.
Just whitewashed altogether.
That's it.
I can't do it.
Yeah. And people aren't feeling it. I mean, there have been a mixed emotions amongst people where they're like, oh, they're excited for Versus to be coming back and that they understand the business move. And then there's some people just like, no, like, here we go again, selling out. This is corny. And then not only are y'all selling out, but you're selling out to Elon Musk.
All the amounts.
He got all the amounts. It don't matter. You got all the amounts.
So I'm just relaying what Swiss is saying. That's all. That's what he's saying. He's just saying, hold tight, y'all. There's a method to his madness, and that he's always been down for the culture.
Word. Perfect timing.
Right.
What we got?
All right. Moving on to, as we were talking about on Diddy. So Diddy only surfaced just enough to completely wipe his Instagram clean. We haven't heard anything from Diddy as of yet. We don't even know his whereabouts. I don't know. Do you guys know where this nigga is?
No.
Yeah. We don't even know his whereabouts, but what we do know is that he has completely wiped his Instagram clean of any sort of photos, any sort of music, any sort of promo, anything. It's all gone. Don't know exactly what this means, Guilt. Just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You got to start making moves for any potential cases coming up. You got to erase all the evidence.
But I will say, social media is always quicker than that because people have screenshots. So, womp, womp, womp. Thank you. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you. Then moving on to this name that we haven't talked about in a while, Jonathan Majors. So Jonathan Majors.
I don't want to put his picture up. I don't even like this nigga.
What did he do to you?
He's just a weird nigga. I'm gonna get in trouble now. Get me a sister. And Megan Good, stupid. Like me.
What'd she say?
You wait till I put the camera. Put it to the side. Me. Like, you know what? I'm so tired of him. He looks like he don't date black women.
You really do.
I could have gotten a better picture, but you know what? We were in a time crunch.
That's what he looks like. Full picture. Bum.
Could have gotten a better picture, but I will say, after everything that's gone down, he's definitely lost some points for me.
He don't look like he dates black women.
Well, he said he's in love.
With who?
They both said they're in love. He and
Wouldn't
Megan
you?
Good.
Wouldn't you? What else is he supposed to say?
What?
What else is he supposed to say?
They are in love.
Are
There's
they?
even talks of wedding bells and all of that. Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Man,
but
you're so stupid. He lost the bag, and you're like me. I'd have been like, you ain't getting that Marvel money no more, nigga. No. Well, then I'm out of here.
But there may be some redemption here.
They're both on the same level of celebrity.
So we're gonna get to that in a moment because we got to talk about Megan Good and her choices. He has been casted in a new psychological thriller, suspenseful movie called Merciless. So I don't know if it's going to do well. Not quite sure how it will be released.
Hit the boo button now.
I got you.
The name of the movie? There we go. Let me ask you a question. Are you going to go see it?
Depending on what the plot is. No, I'm not going to the theater to see any of that. No. Now I will watch it exclusively in the ways that we're able to watch things.
Mhm.
You know, just to see. But my thing is, I guess, does he deserve a second chance?
This was his first fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give him a second chance.
No.
Why not? Why doesn't he deserve, in your eye, why doesn't he deserve a second chance?
Because you wasn't rocking with us from the door. See, like Breezy gets a second chance. Breezy done beat Rihanna up. We got the pictures. And everybody was like, well. And then when she gave him the hey big head at the little basketball game or concert, everybody was like, because he was rocking with one of us. But when you don't rock with one of us, and then you throw people in cars and then run down the street like a suit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's like, now wait a minute. What in the name of Empire is this? Because that's what it looked like, a scene off of Empire. So, and then you go get a sister who's fresh off of marriage to a minister, and then you want us to believe all that. And then you show up with your suit wrinkled to court. Right. So for me, nah, I'm cool. Because you wasn't really rocking with us anyway.
No.
Yeah, and isn't he an actor that's from overseas? He's not an American actor, correct?
No, he is.
Oh, is he American
Yeah.
actor?
Oh no, he's American.
Oh, where are you from?
Let's see. I think from down south. Hold on, let me see.
You do look like a country nigga.
He does.
Where
His
he from?
features are screaming. Oh no, I'm sorry. He's actually from California. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
He's not locked in, and he's not our friend.
And you know what's messed
He looks
up?
like he would go
Step
to
that way.
He looks like he would go to a Drake concert right now.
What's messed up on Google? They still have him in the upcoming Avengers movie, The Kang Dynasty.
Well, because some of it may have been filmed already. I think they're trying to decide what to do with what has been filmed. Because we need that movie.
Give
We
him the
need it.
role.
Just what?
Give him the role.
No.
Just give it to him.
Nah, you don't deserve it. You're not T'Challa or T'Challa, whatever they call him, whatever it was. You're not that. You are just a you are just
Couldn't
a
just say
nigga.
Black Panther.
Nah, you gotta say the name. T'Challa, right?
T'Challa, yes.
Yeah, you're not T'Challa. You're not on that level. Get out of here. We need upstanding characters. You ain't one. You threw a white chick into a van
He was
and ran
protecting
away.
himself. Allegedly, he was protecting himself.
We seen the video.
Yeah.
You threw her in a van and ran, and she ran behind you. Black people are so forgiving. No, you need to feel that. And Megan Good as your woman should just every day should just shake her head at you like you.
She needs to be shaken. Shut up, Gabe.
What did Gabe say?
T'Challa, it's crazy.
I forgot. T'Challa, one of them. Because ain't there a whole bunch of them?
Well, his
The
father
dad.
was T'Chaka.
There I blended the two. The nigga Avenger. Now, how about that one?
Well, wait a minute, which one?
Why? Who's the other one?
Because wasn't Don Cheadle one too, and Anthony
Yeah.
Mackie?
Don Cheadle. I forgot, but his character is whack. His character was so whack that the nigga, what's his name? The original one?
Terrence Howard.
Yeah, he didn't even want it.
Oh,
Nah, man.
Okay.
Nah, I don't want that, man.
That's one flow.
He was mad because he told them, if you don't make me have a spinoff from it, which he's supposed to, because
Mhm.
that character is standalone.
mm-hmm.
I can't take that, man.
They
I'm
don't
not
get that man
playing.
no
I'm
respect.
not playing
They
second.
really don't.
They don't.
I'm not playing second to nobody, man. So if Don Cheadle wanted it, he could have it, man. Because I wasn't doing that. That's how he said it. I'm like, why does it sound like he's about to cry? I ain't missing no Avenger money.
No, I'm not either.
Them cats is making big money
Yes.
from these
Yes.
movies.
Yes.
Marvel money is different. I'll just be a nigga in the back scene. It's like, how much is that? 50,000? I'll take it. That's big money. If they would, if I was Angela Bassett and they killed me, no, keep that check coming, because they're recasting Black Panther.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Thank you,
They are.
listeners, because y'all knew how much money we gave y'all.
Yes,
Okay.
and
It would
how
be-
important that role was.
It would
It
be
was.
great. Y'all knew how much money we gave y'all.
It was important because there's a whole.
No,
other
definitely it was
side.
important.
Yeah.
You know, I've argued that point a million times.
Yeah.
But we did give y'all lots of money.
Yeah, because I went and saw it 3 times in the theater. I did.
I ain't do that.
Yeah. That's what you want.
It was good. I was like, well, let's go again
And
and
yes,
again.
I am definitely saying that your boy is not like us. He's not locked in.
He's not your friend.
Nah, he looks corny as hell. Like he was cool with Lovecraft Country when he was with Juicy Smollett's sister.
Journey.
Is that her name?
Yes. Journey can stand by herself.
Juicy Smollett's sister. But nah, I'm cool, bro. Like,
Well, what I'm also
I'm mad at you
Cool
for throwing that
on.
white woman in that van.
let's
You
talk
gotta
about
be
his woman.
smarter than that.
Well, he didn't think anybody was going to record it.
You don't throw white women. What the hell? I don't care if it was recorded or not. There's a driver. You don't throw white women nowhere, boy. What the hell? You gonna throw a white woman and thought your ass wasn't in trouble? What? Unfortunately,
See, look, Gabe, you're my guy. He said he saw it 3 times as well. With my African gear on all 3 times. My guy.
I gotta give you a round of applause for that one because that was good.
Kim or who's more corny, him
Stupid as hell.
or Russ?
Oh, don't bring Russ into this.
That's a very good question.
Don't bring
I
Russ
gotta hit
into
one of
this.
these. Because Russ is grade A corn.
Leave Russ alone.
But I would, because they both had white. Good question. They both started with white women. I'ma say Russ is more corny. And if I had to pick one or two of a friend, I'm gonna go with Jonathan Majors because
Wow.
Russ's level of corny, I could not deal with it.
You're terrible.
I'm
Terrible.
I'm gonna have to be completely transparent about this.
You are horrible.
Because Russ looks like he'll try to be down, and you're like, Russ, ease up. Yeah, like where's the great places to go eat? Easy, Russ. Relax. You got all the money, nigga. We can go. We don't have to go to hood places to eat, so you can look cool, Russ.
Did he do that for real?
Oh, he's all over Pittsburgh right now. He done been to Kennywood and everything
No, that's right.
with Sierra. And you know how Pittsburgh is. Y'all said she wasn't coming. No, we said don't come. It's 2 different things. Keep Sierra's ass out of Pittsburgh, please.
Oh,
But
look at them.
The level of corny, though, I would have to say Russ is way higher than Jonathan Majors.
That's terrible. I don't agree to
Russ
any
is
of that.
terrible.
Leave Russ alone. But while we are on the topic of Jonathan Majors and Megan Good is also coming out with a new movie underneath Tyler Perry called Divorce
Oh, no.
in Black.
Do we have a picture of
Ah.
this?
We do not.
Oh,
We
good.
do
Oh my
not.
God.
Co-starring Corey Hardick, who is Tia Mowry's ex, the one that the one that's dating the black guy. Well, she was married to the black one.
Tia was married to, she the one out
Yes.
here looking crazy.
Yeah. So needless to say, there's a lot of backlash with this film as well because people keep saying that Tyler enjoys black trauma, especially black women trauma, because it's about an abusive guy. Corey's playing an abusive guy.
I wouldn't
who is
take that role.
Huh?
There's no way. That's the one that divorced Tia?
Yeah.
No way I'd take that role.
Okay. Tell us more.
Tyler Perry's money ain't that good.
Tell us more.
Because people already looked at him as an aggressor.
Mm-hmm.
And like they always show that one clip where he told her, "Can I finish?" Not realizing that in a marriage, sometimes you got to look at a nigga and say, "Can I finish?" Like, damn, shut up. You know what I'm saying? They had like those two was boyfriend and girlfriend, and there was a history of domestic violence.
And they've been together since they were 17.
That's what I'm saying. The
They've been
nigga,
good
she was
forever.
talking, she jumped in when they asked him a question. Can I finish? God damn.
But you do that with friends though, like nigga. Chill,
Yeah, like,
you
can I
know?
finish? And everybody's like, oh, he's an abuser. He wouldn't let her do what there's no, I'd be like, Tyler, I'm
It's
cool.
the eyes. Corey has very intense eyes.
You know what it looked like? He looked like a nigga who was tired. When you look at all his little shots, you be like, man, this nigga looks fatigued. He had rings around his eyes and shit. It's like, man, her stardom is getting on your goddamn nerves.
Not to mention that his show is also being canceled on CW, which everybody's upset about.
He had a show on
That's
CW.
what-
Yes, he was on the spinoff of All American Homecoming, when they did it more on the HBCU side. And it was, wildly successful. People loved it. But I guess for the CW, it wasn't as successful as All American. So they went ahead and said that this season that is going to premiere this summer is going to be the final season. And he was on that as well. But now he's also in Tyler Perry's new movie where he is playing an abusive ex-husband.
Do it. No.
Yes.
Why would I do this?
That
No.
Yeah.
Out of any roles that come
And
across your table.
Gabe, that was the general consensus among everybody. They're like, Tyler Perry's movies are all the same.
Mhm.
And a friend and I were having this conversation because I feel the same way. Tyler Perry's movies are terrible. They lack originality. Storylines are terrible. There's very little character development. It's just, they're not good. But like I told her, I said, we're just not his target audience because the people who rock with Tyler, they were arguing in those comments down. These movies are good. He's this, he's that. Oh, Tyler is the best, blah, 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 blah. So then I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys like Tyler?
No. Mm-mm. I enjoyed his early work when he was doing plays. And me and my sister talked about this too. Like, that was funny. It was fun.
Mhm.
But everything that he's put out after the whole Medea goes to jail,
Mhm.
like he lost it with the whole Halloween thing. That's when it became left. But not only that, it's clear that you're recycling your scripts
Mhm.
on everything. And then the last movie that he did was so awful. I picked apart scene by scene how this thing
The Mea Culpa?
yeah, that bullshit. Because that's exactly what the hell that was. I'm like, Rhonda loved it so much. I was like, Rhonda, how can you
Rhonda.
enjoy this? First of all, the editing is horrible.
Terrible.
Kelly really didn't fit that role. I
Mm-mm.
felt like more of a Tika Sumpter or someone of
Mhm.
like that stature to be in that role, or Taraji.
Mhm.
She had to be aggressive. Kelly was not selling the aggressiveness that was supposed to be for that role. Like, I hate it.
And she was a lawyer that we never saw in court.
Ever.
There were no court scenes whatsoever.
And how all of a sudden you find a dead bitch on vacation after you found out your husband has been trying to kill you?
You just happen to be at that resort at that moment with the woman that everybody's been looking for.
like, hey, bitch, I've been looking for you. What? Mm-mm. Awful. Throw
Tyler
it
Perry
away.
fan?
Throw it away.
Never.
Okay. Never. Not once.
Nah.
Okay. Mhm.
You can't sell me on a 9-foot big titty old woman. I don't care what the jokes are. Tyler Perry is a genius because he nailed down a audience that rocked with him.
Yes.
Mhm.
But I don't think that audience is the entire Black community, as
is
some
not.
people. Like, for example, you can do the Eddie Murphy thing when he turned into what was that, Norbert.
Mhm.
We can do that because we see you in so many other roles,
Mhm.
like we do.
Right.
And as a man, I could respect you because you've done manly roles, and then
Mhm.
you've done some things that it's like, questionable. Okay, cool.
And he's known to do multiple characters.
And
Right.
you've done multiple characters, but you sold us on a 9-foot woman
Nah.
with big titties that talks about God at the end of every play, and everybody got tears in their eyes. Like, I know that's right. No, I know it's
She
not
ain't never
right.
been to church neither.
It's not right. Yeah, no,
ain't
it's
never
not
been to
right.
church.
And Tyler, you played on the emotions of women because that is majority of your audience.
Mhm.
And so that's why your movies just keep being the same over and over, because you think you're drawing and tugging at the emotional strings of women. Because I don't know no man that's like, hey, did you see Mia? What was it?
Mea Culpa.
Mia Culpa? Like, did you check
Which
that
allegedly
out?
was stolen from the Black author Zane. But,
Did you see what was the one with Taraji?
I can do bad all by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
When she had to take care of her
and
nieces
did you
nephews.
see Medea's Boo Halloween, nigga? My nigga, you got to check that out. There's no man that's asking for any of this, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then you found your target audience, and then you leaned on it, and then now you just can't stop yourself. This is terrible. There's the only thing I think he made that any man may actually like watch with their woman and enjoy is the How Did I Get Married? 1. 2 was but 1 was pretty decent in the the dynamics of the characters and how they played out. Outside of that, and then the 1 movie he made, every woman should have canceled him. That shit was so fucking depressing.
That was not
what
his
was
work.
the movie
For Color Girls.
For Color Girls.
That's not his work.
That was super depressing.
That movie was the worst movie ever created. Who made that movie?
It's actually a play.
But was it his movie that he made? He made that movie.
Well,
think
yeah,
he
he worked in
directed it.
conjunction with all of them.
See what I'm saying? And you would do that. I would be like, nah, ain't no way. This movie is depressing. Like I started the movie had phases. I'm like, huh? Oh shit. Why are we watching this? Like what woman is enjoying this? Like,
No
this
one.
is great. Like
No
this
one.
movie just as this fucking storyline continued to
No
go.
one enjoyed
terrible.
that movie. And if you enjoyed that movie, it's just like, oh God.
That movie was terrible.
It was
And so
hard to
for me,
watch.
Cringeful.
Tyler Perry is a hard no.
And I love the fact that I guess I shouldn't, but it amuses me that other Black writers make fun of him. Like recently, Childish Gambino or Donald Glover on Atlanta, alluded to his style of production, and it was hilarious. Now he, of course, was like, "Oh, I wasn't talking about Tyler, nigga. Yes, you were. Like everything's fixed in post. Everything is fast. Everything has a quick turnaround. You use
And
the same
even the
characters."
Boondocks got him when he said he
Yes.
has that harem of people that's around him, which I believe.
Yeah. And I think that now Tyler is trying, like you said, to move out of that target audience that he essentially had when he first started. And he can't because you're not appealing to, and this might sound horrible, the other Blacks.
You won't pay for real wigs for your actors.
No. And can we please get the fuck off this soapbox? Because let me tell you something. Sisters is a fucking soap opera.
I won't watch it. I refuse to watch it. I refuse to watch that. The Oval, Ruthless, whatever other shows he has.
Now, I can
refuse
get
to watch
into
it.
Ruthless just because it's a little bit there, but all of them comes off as soap operas.
I can't do it.
I can't do it. It's awful.
I've never watched. I don't even know what you're talking. I'm like,
Those
what
are his shows.
Those are his shows, and my
What
mom
do they air on?
BET.
BET.
Oh.
And then of course he had House of Pain, which some people enjoyed. I think that's still in.
I think they're still rolling.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I think
the
that's
Browns is no longer. I don't think the Browns is still there.
Good.
But they did something to make it as a nursing home, so I'm thinking that one is still running now.
Oh God.
So yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have a picture of that. it fits Megan good. You and your dude is just you're both terrible. Maybe I need to change. I'm going with Russ.
Based off of that, my nigga.
Yeah, I fuck with Russ. Because at least his choice of woman was on point.
Yeah.
Because if I had to go with Megan Good or Sierra, I'm going Sierra 10 times out of 10.
Really?
Megan Good is terrible.
I mean, she still has the appeal. There's a lot of guys out there that still rock with her.
What does she do?
Well, she's most recently in the show Harlem. I don't like the show at all. I think it's lazy writing. And to me, it doesn't appeal to the modern day Black millennial woman. But there are some people who will disagree, and we can agree to disagree. I don't think the show's good. But she's on that. On
Who's
Amazon
more
Prime.
talented?
Who?
Who do you think is more talented?
Oh, that's not fair. Sierra by far.
There we go. So that's why Russell Wilson's smart. He's dumb. He got the pastor's ex-wife.
All right.
And Russell Wilson got Future's baby mama, but she's more talented than Future. So that makes Future Sierra's baby daddy.
Sierra's baby daddy. I know that's right.
You're just Sierra's baby daddy.
Yeah.
You're not you because she can put out a whole album right now and go on tour and sell out.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing but Negroes who smoke roaches in the morning at 2 a.m. listening to Future.
You got something to get off your chest.
You stupid up. That nigga went in.
He did. But you got a valid point because he had a tour last year and it got canceled.
It got canceled.
Oh,
It got-
did it?
You know what I'm saying? Sierra can do it. Sierra can do it.
Yes, vocal fry.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Future, the guys I know that listen to Future is like, hey, how many blunts? I mean, how many? What we got in that ashtray? Then they take a whole blunt and roll that
Roll
up.
it up. Listen, hello. I keep my roll that sucker up.
What we got in that ashtray? Cut that Future up.
I'll fuck your bitch ass up. With your flip-flops.
What?
That's a Future song.
All back on that. Damn right. March Madness.
You are stupid as hell.
I'm just
Girl.
like I just say out of that whole deal, Russell probably got the best out of that deal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then we sit down and we look at Jonathan Majors. Megan Good ain't hitting like Sierra's hitting. Sierra made a whole other man stop on the red carpet to admire her. That shit was gangster.
And it.
That shit was gangster. When
Listen to her
dudes stop.
applause.
What is the actor's name? He's the dude that did
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us.
Is it Pablo?
Yeah, my man stopped and he looked her up and down.
And was stuck.
And my man Russ said, "Excuse me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead."
He was stuck. My
Not too
nigga
much
said,
of my baby.
Yeah, Megan Good is just who we all loved in high school. Now she's older and we're like,
You was just average the whole
Yeah,
time.
you've been the same.
But
That's
it's okay.
just like Nunu.
No, not too much of my girl.
Pedro. I call him
Nunu's
Pablo.
there's
Pedro
girls
Pascal.
that are prettier than Nunu in the hood.
No.
It's just her
Not-
dimples. If she
I
don't
think she's a
smile, she
beautiful
looks just
woman.
like everybody else in the hood. That's what I feel about a lot of ladies when you be like, you can see her in the hood. We can get that. That's attainable. But when you start adding them talents to it, you be like, yeah, Nunu is attainable. Megan Good is attainable. You can find something just as good or not better.
Not too much of my girl.
Which one, Megan?
No.
Oh, okay.
Lauren London.
Now, if you go out there and try to find you a CC, you ain't gonna find that. Now you want to do some work. What? Go ahead, say it.
So
Say it.
Your local crackhead can sing and dance.
They stand on the corner.
Jazzy made it. Let me see you 1, 2 step.
I know a lot of talented crackheads.
But I'm talking about with the look too.
Oh yeah.
And then they ain't gonna be able to sing because they done burnt their vocal cords up with the crack. Automatic. Jazzy made it. This beat is.
I don't know what went on this week, y'all. I promise. None of this is scripted. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Give me $20. I can make it happen like Sierra. What you talking about?
You see that right there? They call that the slip slide. Hold up now.
Sierra ain't did shit but that good old Erkin jerk.
What the heck?
That ain't nothing but the Erkin jerk
Oh
from my
God.
dick. I'm like, Kim, this was a terrible prank. What are you talking about? Come here, baby. This ain't nothing but the Erkin jerk. Check it out. Shake it. You be like, what the fuck? Kim, what is this? You said the crackhead can do Sierra.
I know a lot of talented crackheads. That's all I'm saying.
First of all, why do we know a lot of crackheads?
Let's talk about that.
The era we grew up in, nigga.
That's not
I
nice.
think there's a lot that are still on crack.
There's a lot of people.
They're functional crackheads.
There's a lot of
That's
people
wild.
that are fighting addiction. This beat is automatic. What are the words of that? I don't even know.
Supersonic.
There you go.
Hypnotic,
Hey,
funky,
fresh,
fresh,
hey,
with my
body,
body so
so
melodic.
melodic,
This
hey,
beat goes right through my chest.
hey,
Mama, daddy,
hey,
poppy, poppy, came to party. Grab somebody, work your body.
Let me see you 1, 2 step. Hey.
There's not a lot of crackheads that's gonna be able to finish that. They're not gonna have the wind. Their lungs ain't gonna be able to do all that.
And
They're gonna be like,
chicken tenders and some fries. Give me $10. That's,
20.
I feel like that's right.
20.
I need $67 for a hotel.
Oh, $67.
All right, I'm sorry.
That is so specific.
We have people.
I'm so sorry.
We have real guests. coming in.
Yeah, I guess we did. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what's going on this week. So yeah, this is a thing. Shout out to
You said you don't know what's going on this week? I think here's what's going on. People are tired of real life. Real life is whooping. I don't know one person who's not getting their ass beat by real life. So like
people who are delusional.
When we get the opportunity to just be like, fuck it. I think we should just take it because
today almost didn't happen, y'all. I'm just saying, almost didn't happen.
Word. That's all I can say to that. That's a strong cosign of word.
If y'all would have seen us about 3 hours ago,
lip hanging. Yo, what do we got to do today?
Almost got canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
Girl, that's how I was on the couch feeling.
Real low lifted. Like,
woo!
I got to her crib and she just was, I'm like, you good? No, I'm just tired.
I'm tired. This damn heat.
And I sat down right next to her like, me too. What you want to do?
What was Mason doing?
Mason was getting rubbed by me. Looking at me like, do y'all want to do it? It don't look like it. Y'all might as well just chill with me.
And my house is nice and cool downstairs, and I don't know what the fuck is going on upstairs.
Okay.
Right?
Awful. I sleep with a fan next to my bed.
Right.
It's
I had
terrible.
to go buy another fan because I'm like, what the fuck? But downstairs, crisp.
Cool. I have to turn it off. I get so cold when I'm downstairs.
Girl, blankets and everything.
Okay.
Well,
in my pullover.
Yeah.
We thank y'all for putting up with this shit.
Because what?
And enjoying it with us. Like, join in the conversation, man. Because matter of fact, yep, my phone is hooked up. Anybody want to call in? You can call in, guest. Y'all can definitely call in. I got the right number this time too.
This nigga.
I do. Hold on. It is. I'll put it in the comment section. So anybody who would like to call in and have some foolishness, just call in.
Call me now.
Call me now.
Call me now.
I'll
pick up the line.
514-4403. Did I put that in there right,
Are you
y'all?
hooked up to this?
Yep.
Okay.
Call me now.
Call me now.
So give a call. 919.
Oh my God.
919-514-4403. You can call in right now.
Hey, you know what else is dope?
No one wants to call in. I'm like, you can call in right now.
Because it might take some time.
Oh, okay.
But I heard that the WNBA, the Las Vegas Aces, they sold out all of their home games.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's pretty
Because they're
dope.
whooping people's ass.
And I'm glad to hear
and
that.
they play like men.
Dope. I'm glad to hear news that isn't Caitlin Clark.
I watch them as many times as I can because they're a West Coast team.
Mm-hmm.
So that time, their games come on at like 11. That's when they start. I'm
right.
Like, ain't no way, man. And don't let me have a little sip or something. It'd be like, hey, we're here at the game. I've tried it.
Yeah, because that's a 3-hour time difference, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So shout out to them. I was happy to read that.
How come y'all ain't calling?
Because maybe they don't want to call.
Call me
That's
now.
not nice.
Might not want to be on the air.
It's fun.
For who?
I don't know. I gotta make sure it's the right number. Because last time I gave the number, it wasn't even the right number.
You
What
got
I
people
say?
calling random
Like,
phones.
the number you have called.
Hey.
Yeah, and they have an attractive roster, which makes it easier to watch them. Because some of these rosters, you'd be like, you sure? She shouldn't be with the fellas?
Well, I was taking it as though when he said the roster is fire, meaning that they're good, not like they look good. So
He said fine.
Fine.
oh, I thought he said fire. Okay.
I'm gonna say yeah, they're easy on the eyes because some of these ones you'd be like, she got to be related to
have to
Shaq
look.
somewhere.
Oh, damn.
I ain't lying.
I have to look. Let me see. Because I mean, I
Their
know.
roster is an attractive roster. It's something that you want to look at because that's the other part with the WNBA. We don't want to see what we see on the NBA side. That's not fun. A bunch of motherfuckers like, move. You're like, word. Some of
Oh,
them
they
girls,
are cute
some of them
girls.
girls-
Hold on.
some of them chicks
Let's get
ain't
the
right.
one.
We got the picture of the some of them.
Some of them.
I'll give you an example of who
Hold
ain't. Like, so here, check this one out. 'Cause we
The-
got the
I know who
picture,
you're. Oh, that looks like a guy.
like right here. See, bang, bomb,
Yeah,
dip.
that's what I'm like. Who is she?
Are we sure?
Shut up. No,
Juana, man.
I need to know who this one is because she looks like Mac's boyfriend.
Wait a minute.
Like, woo.
What did he say?
Not facts. Sometimes I'd be like, is your dad?
Sam Cassell might be the ugliest human being.
He looked that bad.
He looks like an alien. Y'all never seen Sam
I
Cassell?
don't watch sports.
How
so
quickly
I
can we
was-
get a picture up of Sam Cassell? Can we
ET?
airdrop a picture?
I haven't heard that nigga's name and I don't know.
Sam
how.
Cassell might be one of the ugliest human beings. And it's not his fault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna try to see if we can get Sam Cassell up.
Oh.
But you got to catch him like when he's playing. His face is niggas be like, oh my God, Sam.
Like this one.
Yeah, there we go. Or this one, even when he's smiling.
He has very strong facial
How
features.
do
I'll
I
tell
get
you
this
that.
up so people can all see
So
Sam
you'll have to
Cassell?
share it.
Oh no, never mind. Just Google it.
No, do how you do any other thing. You know. Go back.
See, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, now here and then here and
Go back. And
here,
then, yeah.
here.
Yeah. Then window.
Where's he at?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
No, I think this is it. Don't I gotta hit
That-
one of there?
Yeah,
there
there
he
you go.
is. Sam Cassell, ladies and gentlemen. Can you see him? That guy on the far right. Matter of fact, we'll make it the full screen. That all these are Sam Cassell. Pick
God.
one.
Not pick one.
This guy is an alien. I'm
That's
sorry.
tragic.
Okay, so we got a guest coming in soon.
Yeah.
Our sexy educator.
Say, oh, that guy.
Yeah. he's
Yeah, we're
pretty
gonna have
bad.
to switch gears. I guess we'll be good now.
Oh no. So I mean, y'all don't have to call it. Jazz, how come you ain't call it? Is the number right?
I don't know if
At
I
least
can.
call in and make sure the number is right. Once again, that number is 919-514-4403. Somebody call it. Make sure I'm at least giving the right number. Because then if the sexy educator is on, y'all can call her with questions.
514-4403.
514-4403. Man, you about to call it, make sure I'm right? There it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Hey, this time I got it right. Last time I said 4404 and it
Yeah.
was 4403. So give us a call. TDS Radio 919-514-4403. We are going to take a temporary pause for the cause and
Switch gears.
switch gears, and the sexy educator will be coming in and talking to you about sexy education. I don't know.
Is it her
specifically
by
what.
herself or do we have a guest?
I don't know. We only prepare for one seat. We would
Yeah.
have to do some more work. She
Ah,
got somebody with her?
I don't know.
Stand up, kid. You outside? Can you watching? You not watching? Damn, you ain't watching.
We'll figure it out. All right,
We're gonna
guys.
take a quick break. I'm gonna
Yeah.
head to the third floor and get a ginger ale. Anybody else like one?
Nigga, come on. Take the break.
Oh.
They don't need to know this shit. Fuck. It's TDS Radio.
Hey, let me put over.
Yeah. We can't see you. Come over.
Yeah.
Come over. Can I to see? Can I come over? Come over. It's CDS Radio, so we're back. Look who's finally here, y'all.
Wait.
Yes,
I know I was the
8 billion.
8. She's always the 8. 8 was my lucky number. Because I always say the first thing 8. I don't care what's going on. 83. It don't matter what it is. 8 is the number. Mm-hmm. I'm my lucky number. I'm gonna keep it.
Hey, honey, how you doing?
You know what? I'm all right, boo. I'm just so jealous. Fucking nails. Feeling.
But they're still pink.
After fucking, they gonna always be pink. Well, girl said her coochie pink, her booty hole brown. I don't like all that. But the coochie pink part, like that.
What?
Well, you said what
sexy red.
I know, but they cause oh my god, coochie pink nails. Yay! That's kind of where they went. Anybody caught it? No.
We have been so chaotic this week. So chaotic.
When I say this week has been a damn week, let's clap on in.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, love, how you doing?
Hey,
Look, had to touch it. You know it's when you gotta lean in.
what's been going on, sis?
Everything. It's been a long week. I tell you, for those who are organizers, those who do community work, when I say I have a newfound respect for you all, when I tell you I will never say another word, I don't care if it's a hair out of place. I'm like, you know what? She did her best.
She did what they could do.
She did her best. And that's all that matters. So yes, it's just been a very a little chaotic, just preparing for my expo next Saturday, y'all. Woo! So yes, preparing for the expo. Just a lot of different things here and there.
There we go.
I gotta repeat because I needed my hand clap. I missed it. I'm having a moment. Y'all, so my expo is next Saturday, y'all.
And you've been planning this for how long?
Who? 6 months.
Yes.
So it started in January. So like I said, those who are in the community who are doing work and organizers again support, and not just because of myself, but those I really support them because when I say they put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into these things, these events, do understand. It ain't pop up like, oh, today I'm gonna just do something. No.
Right.
No.
Right.
So yes, support, be compassionate as well with these individuals. I've seen so many spaces, I've been at events and people are only complaining, but they're judging, they're critiquing. Like when I tell you this is not easy, it is not easy, especially when it's a free event. Free event.
Right.
Show kindness, show compassion, show love. That's it, y'all. So like I said, yes, preparing for the expo. I will say I'm enjoying the experience because I'm learning so much and I'm connecting with so many different people out here in North. I've been here all these years and I promise I'm like, damn, what the hell y'all been at? You been here? Where?
Girl, facts.
So yes, like I said, just enjoying the experience, although it's been tedious and frustrating and all those different areas that come along with, planning and, getting things together. But like I said, I'm enjoying those spaces too, because it's something. When I say you learn something, you learn a lot about yourself, people, and just life too. It definitely takes and brings you different spaces. I will also say it's been a very humbling experience in so many different ways. Because there's so many times I've been wanting to say,
yep.
To whom it may concern. As a what?
Yes.
But yeah, this is all just me telling jokes and all those things. But like I said, no, seriously, it's so that's been my week. Just like I say, planning and
because we're down to the wire almost.
Girl, why are we? Is at the damn bone? It's just I'm naked.
But I will tell you this, once it's all over, you'll be able to breathe, you will feel better, and it's just like, I did it. I don't even care. Like I tell people all the time, I don't care if one motherfucker show up, you did it.
I'll tell you this here. If I'm gonna fail, it's gonna be a successful fail. I assure you. That's what I say.
Hello.
Because I know, like I said, yes. So But it's not gonna be that. It's gonna be a successful success. Let's
Yes,
say
ma'am.
that. Speak all that positivity. So yeah,
Yes,
like I said,
ma'am.
just really what my week has been about, just planning and doing the things, and then all of this stuff. How about yourself? How your week been? Hold 1 second, Kenny. Can you do me a favor, darling?
Ooh.
I appreciate you so much, love, because you looking at green bag and hand me that fan out of there. My fan. I can hurt you that fucking much. You have to move 2 feet. Oh my God. 1 step, 2 steps.
Wait a minute.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot much.
Sir, just open the bag.
No, he doesn't.
It's not a penis in there.
No, he don't go on.
It's okay. I get it. They say, but bad luck, what old people say. Or you can have it back, darling. It's in the camera. Thank you so much. You're so good to me, Kenny. Look at you. Love you, honeys. I had to have a job out here.
It is.
But you can I was saying. So baby, yeah, how you doing? Come, makeup came out with sugar. It's pretty.
I know that's right.
You can't let them out. I took me 2 hours to do this. You know how it is. Y'all know how. If you know me, you know.
Yeah, yes, we do.
No, I didn't ask for the commentary. That part wasn't asked for.
But it's happening.
Mm.
But you know, it was a week. We've said on the show for our viewers who are watching, we just completely I don't know. This week has not been scripted at all. We've just been having conversation and just doing shit and just having a good time because you know what?
It's needed.
Life has been kicking our asses.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's needed, honestly. Those places are needed just to be silly. To like even and it's like, oh, I gotta tell you, friend. Pause, y'all. Maddie pregnant. 10 weeks. I just saw.
Did she announce it?
No. Well, I told her I'm gonna tell you. Oh shit, I forgot.
Sorry, Maddie.
Well, she 10 weeks pregnant. You can't help but to see the motherfucker. Cause I saw, I'm like, is she rubbing her belly? I think is something in there? Well, congratulations, Maddie.
For those of you who might not know who Maddie is, she was actually on Sexy Education, Sex and Dance show a couple weeks ago. Her and her partner were talking about the poly life. So make sure you can go back and you can watch that episode. Sweet soul, super sweet.
Yes.
She's also a part of the beautiful project that is here in Durham that helps adolescent children define their craft and photography and art and things like that. So she's a phenomenal girl, and she is a huge supporter of TDS. So we rock with her.
And she's a bomb ass photographer. Let me add that.
And is
my girl's a bomb ass photographer.
And is her work
A1. Listen.
A1.
But anyway, back to who was saying, so like you said, just these moments right here. I think like I said, they just need this. Life itself can just be so serious, can be so silly, but just when you can be like, you know what, I done had a shitty ass week. Let's laugh about it. Me and Maddie just said that. I said it's so funny. We were talking about something, and I said it's like black women, a damn trauma behind. She started busting her laugh. I said, yeah. I said, look, I'm sad. You sad? Let's be sad together. Fuck it. Cause why not? What the fuck not?
Why not? Goodness, girl, what you want to cry over?
Here, you know, bitch, so we cried yesterday. Let's laugh about it. Fuck it. This motherfucker.
Girl, what is today about? What you got?
Oh my God. So today we're talking about sex, of course. Let me have a moment, y'all. It's been a week. But yeah, so talk about sex after a breakup or divorce.
Oh. Suck it now.
Yeah. It's very interesting. I've had some very this was like, last week, but talking to people and a lot of the questions that I had when I just from followers just out and about talking to women, they were talking about them being newly single or being newly divorced. They were talking about different things they experienced. So just having questions of like, what does this look like and how to move about this way. And I was like, dang, certain things we don't really think about. So I was like, this might be actually a good conversation to have. So I was like, okay, let's bring it to the table. The red table.
The beige table.
Why ain't the way you walk here? Go get her. You started. It be you and everybody look like it be me. It's her. She's the problem. She is the problem.
I'm behaved.
It's like I was saying. So yeah, so just again, just different conversations we're having. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So first, I'm gonna start with my follow-up question. I got 3.
I was over here minding my business.
How you pull out a whole beef jerky? I know, all barbaric and shit on camera.
I was trying my best though.
We're talking about about sex, and you come here eating beef jerky, ripping it
Ruffling
like.
for a good 5 minutes.
I put it down to the side, let it rest. I was like, damn it, no, I want this shit. And it was not working for me.
Beef jerky said, not today.
I said, I'm here, but I'm also here, girl.
Clearly, give me your ass fucking checking everything out. Leave it to Kim. She done saved my life all out the country. Because I'm like, oh my God, let's go. Kim is like,
Ma'am.
bitch, bring your ass. About to be taken away and shit, because I want to be all everywhere. She like, you don't get over here.
Blend in. It's my number one rule when we travel. Blend in, girl.
Not me. I'm like, oh my God, everybody, let's go. I thought it's a whole blind. Yeah.
Making friends and shit.
Everybody like Kim, like, kid, I don't even like people. Like, why are we doing this? I'm
I
like,
just
oh my
want to
God.
drink and be invisible.
Not I. And the drunker I get, the friendlier I get.
And do.
You're like, how we end up all these people over here? I don't know nobody's name. We're just out here having a good time. Yes.
Girl, do you have your question?
I was getting to it.
Because I got a question for you, girl.
Oh. Okay. So yes, I got 3 questions. These questions are actually very interesting. So, female follower, she says, if a woman wants penetration in a lesbian relationship, does she still want a man? No. I mean, yes, that's a very obvious question. However, I do understand why people, where they may think this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people take and associate sex with specifically penetration.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, penetration requires, or is supposed to require, male parts. So for them to say, okay, you want a woman, why would you want to have penetration if you are in a lesbian relationship?
Like the whole strap-on debate.
Right,
Mhm.
right. So the idea of that, so to answer your question, absolutely no, does not mean she wants a man. And I say that for so many different reasons, right? People, when they think about strap-ons, right, they're all make it think about a dildo and think about the realistic dildo. When I tell you we got options out here, trust me, these pussies got options. And it does not have to be a realistic toy. It has the different shapes. Some of them are bigger, some of them are longer, some of them are wider, some got little swirls, some got the ridges. The what? Like
I gotta give you a round of applause on that one too. Y'all good with y'all sound effects?
But yeah, so the idea that penetration equates to heterosexual sex, maybe time to redefine how you understand what sex is. I will say that. But again, like I said, to answer your question, no, it does not mean she wants a man. It just means that she requires penetration for pleasurable sex. Because when I tell you, think about it. Not everybody is orgasmic through penetration. Not every woman is. And that's totally understandable. But for those who are, they need to be poked. Put it in there.
And that's the way we work that one.
All right, so question number 2.
What is happening? Hold on, girl. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Kim having she having senior citizens on me.
What? What is
I
going
think
on?
she was like, oh my God, what's happening?
Like
here?
shit just started happening. Okay, go ahead, girl.
Okay.
Mhm.
You got the computer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So question number 2 from another female follower. My boyfriend wants to watch porn together. I have never watched porn with someone. I'm open to it, but I wonder that he may want to watch it all the time if we do. What are your thoughts? I had to sit with that one for a little while because I understand that when watching porn, it can be an intimate space. And it still has its taboo nuance, right? So sitting around watching it with your partner, if this is something that you really don't have a lot of understanding, especially about porn, or even comfort in watching it. Because how many people watch porn, they orgasm, they turn it off. Like, why? I want to finish to see what happened.
Yes, it's a movie.
It is a movie. The porn I watch is movies. I like romantic, like be touching, like we ain't gotta do all the talking and shit like that. But I'm just saying, like it's a whole thing. I want to see what happened because I might come before the end. Most likely I will. But I do want to see the ending. So again, like I said, some people like right after the orgasm, they turn it off. So it's like, okay, I'm done with this. It had a specific moment, specific place. So bring it to the bedroom with your person when the idea is, okay, I'm here for you, I'm for your enjoyment. Why do you need this, right? So I do understand why she may feel that way, and feeling like, okay, well, is it something that's required now? Will you always require this with me? And that's not the case. I say that maybe your person maybe your boyfriend in a space where it's like, okay, he just enjoys the idea of, you know, watching someone else, because that's that level of voyeurism too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if he enjoys watching someone have sex, right, and also experiencing you at the same time, it's not that he's thinking about what he's seeing. No, he's enjoying you, but he's also finding pleasure in the space of watching other people engage in pleasurable sex. So that could be that. Now I will say, if you're not comfortable with watching porn with him, excuse me, do not. Never do anything sexually that you are not comfortable with. And that's mentally, emotionally, spiritually, sexually, physically. Don't do it. But if you open to try it, you pick it out. Show him your favorite porn, because clearly you watch it, like you said. So you know, show him what you like to watch. He might be like, "Oh shit, you real kinky." Can we do it?
Right. That opens up a whole new door of possibilities.
Correct. So like I said, if you're in that space, like I said, just if you want to find more comfort, again, showing him what it is that you like to watch, and then maybe asking him what it is that he likes to watch, and then maybe y'all pick, you know, find something together, so something like that. But I do not think, I'm not going to say that he will, because I do not know. However, I do not think it is a Pandora's box. I will say that I don't think that's the case for that either. But you know, just try. Like I say, just try it your way. You lead the situation, and then, you know, go from there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So last question. So, and this was actually very, very sweet. And it's so funny how seeing Maddie, her pregnant self. It's very sweet. So my wife is pregnant with our first child. She wants to have sex, and her doctor said it's safe. I'm sorry, it's safe too. But I'm sorry, I'm not reading this funny. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. Start over. My wife is pregnant with our first child. She wants to have sex, and her doctor said it's safe too. But I don't know if I can. I feel like I may hurt her, or that I am disrespecting her body. What are your thoughts?
I hear that a lot, especially with like first-time parents and men that it's like this is their first child. They're very, very cautious about what they can and cannot do.
Right. And that's understandable. But here's my thing. I find that some men associate motherhood with this lack of desire. Listen, you had to do some things to get her pregnant, right? She still want to fuck. Probably more now than she ever did. Because once that little one comes, you might want to get it while it's hot. That's all I'm saying. Because that thing be up crying, hooping, hollering, hanging on her titty. You're going to be like, you know what? Watch you some porn, pulling your little thing.
And go to sleep.
Because look, if you like that, at least for a little while, I'll say that, you know, it might be trying to get you a quick while the baby napping. Make it work. Either way it go, all jokes aside, I do appreciate the question. I think it's very sweet, very endearing. It goes to show his his level of love and dedication to his wife. However, like the doctor said, if her doctor said that it's safe to have sex with her, then yes, it is. If she's saying it's okay, then yes, it is. But I do understand there's a level of where you have to, dissociate some things of how you're feeling and what you consider pregnancy to be or motherhood to be, right? That's what I'm hearing. And seeing her for just who she is before she got pregnant. She's still that nasty lady that she was humping on before she got pregnant. So, still treat her that way, but just with comfort, because it's a baby in there, meaning you can't be on top of her like, ugh.
No drill time.
Like what?
No drill time.
Oh, you can't do all that. You gotta be to the side, baby. She might eat a pillow under her legs. It's heavy to hold a child. Shit. Okay. So instead of, you might not be able to do all the positions that you did, but you can still enjoy sex with her. And, take it slow again at your own pace also too. So, having your wife and hopefully you have talked to her and explain to her how you're feeling. Let her know so that way she can be aware, like, okay, because there may be some things that she can do to take it ease some of your anxieties around it, right? So like I said, trying different positions for you that, are not as, what's the word? Aggressive. So maybe not as aggressive. So like I said, maybe missionary can't be so forward. Maybe she's laying down and you're more sitting up, or maybe she's to the side, or maybe something a little more intimate. Not saying you guys are not, but just trying different ways to make sex more comfortable, more pleasurable, and like I say, ease some of your anxiety. But those are my thoughts on that. I hope they were helpful.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, let me know what you think, sir, because I thought it was very sweet of you. And congratulations to y'all. That is amazing. Y'all first baby. I hope it's so cute. If it's chocolate, I'm coming to get it.
Yes, I'm kidnapping your child.
Listen, I love a chocolate child, baby. Listen. You say my baby.
I know.
Rich.
Rich. So we have to talk about this because
Okay.
this is a post that went viral on social media. It's
Ooh,
all
sure.
over the place. It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. It is
Uh-huh.
on X about the STD results that came out of Houston. Did you hear about that?
I have not.
So-
I have been taking the hiatus on social media. Y'all saying I ain't posting nothing. Sorry. I told you been going through this week. Shit.
And you don't need to add social media to it. You don't.
Thank you, Frank.
So there is a post that has gone crazy where they're saying that over 42,000 Houston residents have been tested positive for some sort of STD. Now that's ranging from gonorrhea, chlamydia, trick, HIV, and they even posted the numbers. Now, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is insane. And I'm like, these numbers are alarming, right? And people are just going crazy. Oh, you don't need to go to Houston, blah, 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 blah. Well, before everyone goes, crazy and loses their mind, the Houston Health Department said that was completely false information.
Because they can't do that.
Yes, exactly. It's a violation of policies.
Yeah.
So that is not an accurate post in the least bit. Like, there's just like someone, I don't know what they were trying to do, what they were trying to stir or cause, but it's all invalid information because this thing has gone everywhere. It was on TikTok. People were sitting here talking about you need to do this, that, and the third. People getting blamed. Now, wait a minute.
Blame for what?
Well, because they're saying like, oh, y'all just going to Houston, y'all doing whatever. People in Houston minding their damn business. And then now you talking about I got gonorrhea. Like, no. So that
in the Magic City and that
Right.
bitch rubbed on me. No, I got chlamydia.
it was crazy. Like they were listing exactly how many cases, were
that's
in each. Yeah.
And I think people need to also understand when it comes to the health department too, there are certain ways they actually do their statistics and their data, right? They're not going to take this post something like that specifically about that particular state. Like, think about it. How much you said it was?
It was 46,000 people from Houston.
You don't think they would take and redo like all results from all over the US, like if something like that, because that means there's something wrong with the data. I think people people don't understand a whole lot about testing and, like I said, statistics and data. So all these disinformation is like, oh my God, it's so alarming. Now I'm scared. But sometimes just sit back and just think.
And research.
And that too. Let's not just leave social media our only research method, right? There's so many other things. But I think also on other side of that, I think that opens space for us to talk about how people view STDs and STIs, right? Because in this space, again, where we're talking about so many people, realistically, there are a lot of people who have been infected with an STD, and specifically gonorrhea, chlamydia. These are going to be some of those common ones, but they are curable, right? And with that being said, how do we need to redefine what we think about these spaces?
Right.
Like, you're going to encounter somebody at some point. Now it's up to you to do your due diligence. And again, like Kim said, to her point, research. That means get tested, view their test results, actually talk about what this means. And then guess what? If that person has an STD or STI, that's something that's incurable, sit down and be like, you know what? Is there a way for us to have safer sex? Does not take away from who the person is, what they bring to your life. We need to redefine this idea that somebody is worthless or less
like
valued.
the fucking Scarlet Letter or some shit.
Yeah, because I don't think a lot of people realize too, and this is more of a serious note on this, but how did someone become infected, right? You never know. What if that person unfortunately was in a situation where had been raped or they have been molested or so you never know how someone may have contracted this. So,
or trusted their partner.
and that's my next point. Trusted their partner who came home and who had been whatever or didn't even tell them, or they could have had something lying dormant and all of a sudden they saw results, I'm clean, and then you ain't. So again, just keeping those things in mind. Like I said, let's start to think, y'all. Like, we're so reactive. We're such a reactive society.
This post went crazy.
Yay.
Crazy.
That's scary. And like you said, to the point, it sounds like people just like, blaming people. How can you blame someone for something they didn't give to themselves? They didn't knowingly say, I'm going to do this.
And then putting stigma on the people of Houston. Like, y'all nasty.
And not Houston. Now, wait a minute. Y'all keep coming down here. Clearly, we ain't that damn bad.
Right.
Shoot.
Because it's busting at the fucking seams right now. That and Dallas.
Hello. Look. So my whole point, like I said, just bringing it back, that I would love to, talk about that aspect of let's redefine what it means for someone who has tested positive, especially if they're being honest. That takes a lot of courage, never know what they went through to get to that point. So again, just showing up people, even if you're in a space, you're like, you know what? I just cannot be, in a relationship, rather sexually, romantically, whatever it looks like it is. If that's something you just cannot do for yourself, that is okay because that's your choice. Hell, let's not condemn them.
Right.
So I just think we need to redefine how we feel about that. Like STDs and STIs, like we need to look at like COVID. Because y'all be out here no mask on, huffing and coughing and shaking ass. Nobody got nothing to say that.
Huffing and coughing
and shaking ass. Yes, all three. Y'all out here risking your life every day. COVID ain't go nowhere. That bitch in hiding.
How we know someone on the inside wasn't dry snitching to help folks out. Wait a minute.
And you know what? That might be that's actually a good point. But again, like I said, really and truly, like they had to do some real deep digging research, putting shit together. It's a lot of work to put that data together. And if you that mad, clearly they pissed off with somebody in HR. Fuck you, bitch. I fix you.
And send.
Right. But yeah, it's like I said, I get it. And it can be nerve-wracking, especially those spaces when you're talking about it. Because like I said, we put such a stigma behind this, but like we really gotta start redefining this, like I said, y'all. Because y'all like really, y'all, again, we got here risking our life every day with all kind of stuff going on. Y'all be outside in the wintertime and it's flu. We don't know what flu we got. We taking the vaccine for flu 3,000 years ago and taking the same vaccine. That vaccine ain't been updated, but you take it faithfully.
Or people who will eat food at a potluck. You were trusting somebody with your life. But then you want to sit here and be like, I don't know. Don't show caution now.
Hello.
Because when Helen made that damn potato salad with all them damn cats in her house, you ever num.
Lick at the bowl.
I'm just saying.
So yes, but yeah, to your point. Yeah, but like, again, we're doing these things. So like I said, we're redefining how we think about, these spaces, talking about, protective sex and safer sex. Maybe we might take and redefine some of those areas, talking about STIs and STDs. Like I said, people out here, they have them and they're not bad people. Again, sometimes in spaces where they did not do this to themselves. And there are spaces where you trusted somebody. Now what?
I will say, if you have it and you knowingly have it,
now, that's different.
You are a bad person.
Now, see, that's different. Now, absolutely. If you know for a fact that you are infected, you should be talking to your partner or partners before engaging them. Like that is just be kind. Like what you're going through, what you may have been through. So why knowingly do that to somebody else? It's just not fair. So now to that point, yeah. But again, like I said, it's our job to our due diligence. You going back doing your thing. Get your test results. There's nothing.
Hello.
There's nothing to get you low. Look.
Make sure your zestfully clean.
Yes. Now that's an old
soul. They got clinics to test you for free.
There we go. There we go. As a matter of fact, speaking of testing, here at my expo on next Saturday, they will be doing free testing. Durham Health Department will be right here doing testing. And if you all find that you are infected with anything, they have resources that can help you. We have someone talking about health insurance, all those places for those who cannot afford it. So please, like I said, health is wealth. Because you can have all the money in the world, but you dead, it ain't yours. Hello. If you sick, guess what? You can't enjoy it.
Hello.
So again, health is wealth. So like I said, come see me next Saturday and everybody can have a good time.
All right, girl. So let's get into it.
All right. That's so goofy. Don't you love me? I know you do. So yes, sex after a breakup or divorce. Like I said in the beginning of the show, I was having so many conversations about it. So one of the things I wanted to we'll start off talking about sex after a breakup, right? Especially if you've been in a long-term relationship. Somebody a couple of years, it's like you break up and it's like, dang, like what does life look like without this person? What does sex look like without this person? Because this person has learned so much about you. You learn so much about them. You've connected in so many emotional and maybe even some spiritual ways with this person. So sex with your ex. All right, y'all. This is how I feel about that. I don't think it's a bad thing as long as there's clear communication of number one, where y'all really are and what y'all really gonna be doing. But if you out here still humping and bumping and hollering, oh baby, I love you, this might not be the best thing for you.
Right.
Now, so also in spaces of your person or you, or in space where you talking to somebody else, but you still fucking your ex, like you gotta be mindful. So like I said, I don't think that it's a bad thing. Again, like as always, communicating, making sure your relationship really has ended from the area that it was, and redefining what the new relationship look like just with sex.
Because that can get messy.
It
You
can.
know, there's feelings involved. And like you said, then you're trying to bring in another person, but you're still messing with that person. And then they feeling some sort of way because you pillow talking. Like, I ain't gonna put nobody's business out there. I'm not. I'm not. But I know so many situations where people have broken up with their ex, but then they're trying to sleep with new people, but then they're still pillow talking with the ex. And then it's like, okay, now it's just turned into this huge clusterfuck. And you sitting there with the assy face, like, I don't know what's going on. You caused this shit.
Right.
You know? So like you said, there has to be some sort of, there needs to be, what did we talk about earlier this week? Boundaries.
Yes. So again, setting those boundaries for yourself, and also y'all together as a unit, if y'all don't keep humping, like that's a thing. Cause you just never know. And then again, on top of that, sometimes you don't need to be having sex with an ex. I would say that, you know, and then sometimes the ex is real bad. The sex be so good.
I just had a flashback. Jesus.
Yes.
Here's an old woman.
Baby, I get it. All right, darling. I'm here for you. Thank you. I got some for the bag. Oh my God. Yeah, but you're right though. Like again, you say having fun thinking about those places like that. Like again, that person could be so bad, but again, you just enjoy sex with them so much. It's like you go back to, or there's that familiarity there. If you're a person who like to have sex, you like, do I really want to find a new person? I'm fucking you all alone. Come over here right fast.
I like you got some sense.
Yeah, you know. I mean, don't say shit at all. You think I thought.
Come here. And then how do you even navigate that space? Because you might have somebody, because the other thing is too, where people are exes, but someone may still have feelings. And then now that you're having sex, you're complicating things. So those boundaries start to get blurred a little bit, because that person's like, well, we're having sex. We're still kind of like, you know, and you know, that constant intimacy, things like that. So it's like, there might be hope. And then now you got to crush their spirits, because it's like, nah, this is just sex.
Right.
So,
But
how do you remind somebody of those boundaries?
Well, that's not for them. That's not for you to remind anybody. If you come into this space knowing what we were, what we had going on, what we're doing now, you have to deal with you first. Anything in life that you do, no matter what it is, what space you're in, everything starts with you. So before you lay down with your ex, you need to figure out your feelings. Realistically, we talked about this earlier this week. You can have all the wants in the world. You can want the best, but can you execute? So again, if you know you really want this person, you really want them. However, all your feelings really have you detached emotionally, romantically from this person to be able to engage in a strictly sexual relationship with them. So it's not for you to remind that person. You should come already intact. So like I said, setting boundaries, one for yourself, and then y'all set boundaries together, because that's a whole different thing. Now, what that look like, that's, you know, that's for everybody else, but that's how I would do that. I don't do sex with sex. I tried that some time ago. Didn't work out. We kept getting back together. After that, I was like, you know what? No. Right. Just no. No. And typically when I'm done with somebody, I am done. Like I cut you off. Like I don't say hello, goodbye, you on fire, nothing. Like I just like, it was nice. You know, so but again, to my point, like I said, to your point too, not really I'm separating what those feelings were and still engaging with this person because of familiarity there.
Yes.
You know, that's the like that. There's still love there. So we're finding that comfort. So we're going to gravitate to what feels good to us. So like I say, again, if you have not dealt with you and your feelings with you, and then also your feelings for that person, it might be safer for you just not to engage sexually with that person.
So then that leads me to my next question, because like you said, when you've broken up with someone, you've been with them, or you may have had a situationship where that was your person that you've been sleeping with for a long time. Like you said, you're familiar, you're comfortable, but you realize this isn't good. We're not good for each other.
Yeah.
This has now come to the end.
Yeah.
And now you're like, okay, I'm just going to chill. But you start getting those feelings. And those late night thoughts start creeping in. And your lower region starts speaking to you like, hey. And this goes for both parties. This goes for male and female. So what do you do when it's like, I know I can't go back to my ex. I know it's going to be messy. I don't want to do that for my mental, I don't want to do that to their mental either. But then I'm exhausted. I don't feel like dating. I don't feel like finding anything new. So now what?
Moving too fast. Girl.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. No,
I'm
you
sorry.
could know. It's a good question. I love it. But no, to answer that, I hate you. See, this is where she go right here. See, like I told you, it be her. She is the Kimberly is the problem.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like I said, so answer your question, ma'am. In those spaces, again, it's like you have to sit with self, like really, you're in your feelings, and feelings are what they are. Feelings, and what are they? Fleeting. Like
one more time.
And feelings are fleeting, and I do not want to sound dismissive. Because I've been told I kind of operate robotically. I don't think I do. I just have a clear understanding of what I feel, where I am, and what is. It's kind of how I move through life. Anyway, back to my point is, again, you feel what you feel. There's nothing wrong with you feeling those feelings. There's nothing wrong with you missing them. There's nothing wrong with you wanting them. Nothing wrong with you loving them and wanting to experience, the pleasure that you had with them. There's nothing wrong with these spaces. However, it is just a feeling. And it's just right now. And right now always fucking sucks. Right now always sucks. But there's an after.
Hello.
So there's something after right now, right? So being in those spaces where you're trying to fight and not fight, but just battling those challenging spaces of what I'm feeling and what is and what's missed and all of that. Sit there and experience those things. It might not feel good, but you got to sit with it. And if now here's the thing, what you feeling, what you know. But if you know for a fact that this person is not good for you, going back to them could potentially hurt you, then what you feel is what you feel. So I would say finding spaces like that. And you know what? It may be redirecting your thoughts. Let me call somebody. Let me call my friend. You know what, friend? And even if you're not comfortable talking about sex with your friend, I'm really feeling lonely. What's wrong with that?
So you called out one friend like, you stupid bitch.
I'm putting me, bitch.
I'm stuck in the middle. Like, what the fuck?
You thought she pointed at me and her?
Because you will gather. Like,
you
right. You right. You right. You right. Find someone that will, give you that clarity real quick. Now, remember when?
I'm just saying. Because clearly you feeling what you feeling, friend, but you ain't thinking. Let me other end of the spectrum. Real fast. But no, like I said, call a friend, but like, what, even if you're not comfortable talking about sex with your friend, I'm feeling lonely. I'm really missing this person because this is the friend who knows you. They know for a fact what the relationship was. They know what you went through, all the good and the bad. They know all of that. So being able to talk that through could possibly help you in that moment when you're in that space. If you're a person that enjoys, art, maybe writing, maybe reading, watch a damn video. Hell, my go-to, play with yourself. Play with yourself. And if that don't work, okay, do it a few times. Okay. You might need a repeat. That might not be the one you needed. Look, now sidebar. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But people like come like, dang, that felt good. But it's like,
right.
You that
Exactly.
And we've talked about it on the show where it's like you need that clarity.
Yeah.
So before you go out and it's like, oh, well, let me go ahead. Let me talk to that person. Let me go ahead. Let me find, what do they call it? My sneaky link or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Before you do that, go ahead, handle your business. And then you realize, I don't need that person. I don't need that nigga. I don't need that chick. Let me keep it moving.
I ain't like them like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, just redirecting your thoughts could also help you in that space when you're feeling low, because there's nothing wrong with that. Again, and here's the thing too, that's a part of grieving. A breakup is a grieving process. You have lost someone, and I think we need to associate, some of breaking up in space of death, because it's a death to some extent. A death of a life that you had with somebody. I'm sorry, not you had, but life that you shared with someone.
Right.
So you have to grieve those spaces because they're not there. And even if they are, they're not there in the way that you once enjoyed them, the way you once knew them. So everything is different. So yeah, like I said, that's a part of the grieving. So yeah, sit and cry about it. Sit and feel about it, But redirect your thoughts and try to do something different to avoid putting yourself in further hurt. So that's how I would answer.
Yeah. And I will honestly say what has helped, like you said, coming out of a breakup, and mine was more so intimacy than anything. You do miss that level of intimacy of just like,
nothing like hugging somebody. Somebody come and smacking a booty like,
like what? shit.
That's not bad. I'm gonna do better, y'all. Let me hear my moment, y'all.
But you miss that, you know. So
Yeah.
you now have to find your community. So you
Yeah.
become heavily reliant on your friends,
Mhm.
you know. So it's like, let me go hang out, let me call my girls, let's
Mhm.
laugh, let's joke or whatever,
Yes.
or let's just sit on the damn couch and drink wine and just look stupid.
I'll
you know?
cry because
Right.
those moments are okay. Like you
Mhm.
gotta get it out in whatever way it looks to you. Like you said, whatever those spaces are, but just get it out. Don't
Mhm.
let it fester because
Right.
you run the risk of letting that, bleed into your next relationship
Mm-hmm.
or just still bleed into yourself as you take that with you through life. Like, no, let it go. Let it be. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like you said, you bleed, you not say bleed, but you dive into other areas of life. So like you said, your friends, whether that be family, find a new hobby.
Hello. Now I do have another question, girl.
What's up?
And I'm sorry, I don't want to throw you off. Go ahead.
No, what's the question?
Because I was going to say, now when it comes to breakups,
Mhm.
and then it's like, okay, you're familiar with how you were intimate with that person.
Mhm.
So they're used to your body. They're
Mhm.
used to certain things. You know, they know your likes, they know your kinks, they know your this and that.
Mhm.
But then you jump into a whole new physical relationship with a new person. And there might be that level of frustration because it's like, this person doesn't know me.
Mhm.
They don't know my likes. They don't know, they don't touch me like that person used to touch me, or they don't feel like this person used to feel, or they're not aware of the kinks and stuff like that. How do people navigate their new normal?
That's the thing about that is your ex didn't always know that either. You took the time with them. So it's just, but I get it, as you age and as your relationship age, you change. There's a shift. So I do understand where you were when you first met your ex. You may have had a little more rigor, a little peppy. So it's like, okay, I want to. So by the time maybe y'all been together since y'all in your 20s and 30s and your 40s, and now it's like, we're not together no more. You're in a whole different space in life. So in that space there, it's just, again, redirecting your thoughts. How can you find joy in teaching this person about you? How can you find the fun in showing them your kinks and your quirks and your likes and dislikes, hard noses? Like, how can you make this space fun for you? Because they're going to engage, especially if they're a person who's curious and they want to know. Find a fun space for you so you can show that to them. And again, like I said, making it fun for you, because I always say everything starts with you. When you are engaging a new person, you have invited them into your life.
Right.
You invite them into your space, into your bed, into your pleasure, everything. So with that being said, if you're going to invite somebody, give them the chance to actually be there, to enjoy you, to experience you. But that starts with you, because how do you want to be experienced?
Right. And that's a good question to even ask people as they're getting back into, I guess, like a physical relationship with a new person. Like how do you want to be experienced? How do you want me to experience you? How do you want me to touch you? Things like that. And I feel like sometimes people get lost in that whole, oh, you should know, or because this person liked it, then this person should like it. And it's like, no.
Nobody, no one should know anything about you. Half the time, you don't even know about you. How I'm supposed to know?
Hello.
So, but to your point, like you say, yes, like we're in those spaces because we have become so used to this one particular thing. And humans, as much we don't want to admit to it, we're creatures of habit. We are creatures of habit. So it's not even the fact that this person knows everything. No, this is familiar, and I don't want to deal with too much change. This is too much vibration. So, but like I say, finding a joy in that. So it's in life, in love, in sex, in everything. There's always going to be, I think the mind frame should always be in space of redirecting, because you're going to get used to stuff. You're going to like things, and then one day you're not. How do you redirect your thoughts as to why I'm here now?
Right.
And when I am here, right here in this particular moment, how can I find joy over here? When I'm just like, ooh, this is too much. Because I get it. Jumping back in dating it's a lot. It can be a lot. And so you actually did move a little fast, but it's cool because it, segue into the next point. We're talking about anxiety when sex after a breakup, right? Because and I also want to specify, I'm not talking about just casual sex. It could be sex with a new person that you've been dating for a while. Or it could just be casual sex. You could be in space, you just want one person, like, you know what? I want to be a fucking hoe. And you know what? Good for you.
Pop that thing, bitch.
Or sir.
Right.
Because whoever it's your stuff, you can do what you want.
Okay.
Safely.
Please.
My girl, look, I'm teaching you so well. So proud of us. Well, yeah,
Oh my God.
And why did I engage? Girl, I'm gonna do better.
You're here,
y'all.
but you're also here.
I know. Look,
I'm proud of you.
thank you.
So proud.
We gotta do better. But no, y'all. But again, like I was saying, anxiety, talking about those spaces because again, like I said, I'm sorry. Just yes. So not just specifically casual sex, like I said, so sex in a relationship, or like I said, even casual sex. But talking about anxiety in those spaces, like we've been saying all night. First of all, that is cute as shit. Is that a K? It is, girl. Where you get that from?
Amazon.
Buy me one.
I got a pink one just for you.
Look. Okay.
I will get you your K. It's pink. And it has a little gold chain that hangs around too.
That was meant for me. So why you ain't got that? Where'd you put that one? Because that's you. I bring all the pizzazz to the relationship. It's me. I know. I'm the problem. I know it. I be lying. It's really me.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway. So yes, back anxiety. Going to those spaces where you're with a new person, right? Even like, again, casual sex. Casual sex has its anxiety moments because you may not be with this person for a long period of time. Right. It could be one of those places like, you know what? I never had a one night stand. I want to have one. It's like, oh shit, I'm really gonna do this. And because that happens, right? Or a space where you're exploring, maybe like you're exploring like a sex party. So it's a bunch of people and they're all very comfortable and you're new. And it's like, I have been in this relationship. I've been wanting to do this. I want to explore. I want to just do all these things. And yes, it's okay, but it's like, shit, I feel some kind of way. First and foremost, like I said, find a community. Find a community before engaging in so many spaces, right? Even if you are not comfortable talking to your friends and family about your sexual desires, maybe talking to a therapist. And that could be a counselor. They actually have sex therapists as well. So, talking to someone in that space, or even a relationship therapist. So, family counseling, spaces like that, where you can talk to someone who has the knowledge, who can take and guide you and, identifying what those anxieties are and working through them before engaging. That's a safe space to, tackle some of those anxieties. And, even as you're going through that, then creating a community in the space that you're trying to indulge, communicating with the person that you're engaging. If it's someone you just met, or not just met, sorry, it's somebody you've been dating, and are you ready or thinking about, like, okay, I really want to engage sex with this person, maybe send something like, you know what, it's been a while. I haven't had sex in a long time. Right. I don't know how to really do this. I might need you to leave me a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with saying that because, like you said, your point, people should just know. People go to the bedroom like, yeah, I'm a this and I should this. No, I don't go to nobody bedroom with any expectation besides coming. So I want to come.
I know that's right.
Probably more than once. That's my own expectations to come. Like for real, because I don't want to take and set expectations for somebody that they can't meet, or for myself that I can't even doggone meet. So like I said, talking to that person like, hey, I have some anxiety around sex with a new person. And if this person is the person that you believe them to be, they're going to be kind. They're going to be gentle. They're going to be patient and understanding to where you are, because you know what? Maybe they've been there too.
Right.
And it's like, dang, I opened the door for them to talk to me about a space that they may be experiencing right along with me, because what if both of y'all knew out of a relationship? So, just again, like I said, I think tackling anxiety in those spaces around new sex can be helpful too.
And I think that that's a good point too, because now with social media, the whole wave is like people celebrating their celibacy and being,
y'all not celibate. Please stop saying that.
I know, right?
Ever since she told me that, I be clocking them like, you don't know what that means.
Y'all are abstinent. You're not celibate.
Right.
Please
So that's what their whole wave is, of like, them just saying like, I'm fine with not, first of all, I'm fine with not being in a relationship because I don't have the energy to date.
That's fair.
But then also I don't want to go through the trouble of, giving my body to somebody new. So I would rather just be by myself and enjoy it. So like you said, now when you have a large group of people who feel that way, or just from what's perceived on social media, but then now they're saying, okay, well now I'm ready to get back in the dating pool. Okay, now I found somebody that I like. Okay, now I'm ready to be intimate, but I've spent, a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 plus not doing anything with anybody. So now I not only have to get used to this person touching me and what it is that I like from another person, but communicating that as well. Like, it's been a minute now. Give me a moment. Might be a little excited. Pew pew.
Let them off.
Yeah.
What your gun sound like?
Pew pew. It's okay. Pow pow pow.
am a gay man in a woman's body. Yes.
I know, Fred. It's okay.
I blend in so easily with them.
You do. Meanwhile, I'm over the straight man. Y'all.
I'm like, yes.
And I'm like, no, Fred, where's the girls? What we doing here? Where's the girlies?
Oh, we.
We out there. I know.
Why did my eyes?
We done wrapped up Obi and our shit. Sorry, Obi.
Guess where I got them from? You can purchase yours on Zillow. And make sure you use SoFabKim's discount.
Oh, look at that. I
Okay.
love this. Oh my God, we're so amazing.
Check me out.
You're stupid.
We all need to help.
We do.
Yeah.
But back to the point that you were making
Yes.
about people being abstinent, and then
Yes.
now they're like, okay, now I'm ready to get back into the bedroom. But like you
uh-huh.
said, there's a lot of anxiety behind
Uh-huh.
that, because either they're still thinking about that partner who knew how to touch them in the right way,
Mhm.
or it's just like, I know what to do to myself.
Mhm.
Now I got to teach somebody, because they're, like you said, they're not going to know, you
Mhm.
know. So I think people kind of need to, as you said, lower their
Mhm.
expectations,
Mhm.
because it might be a little awkward that first time,
Mhm.
because I don't know you that way. So what you want me to do?
Yeah.
I might press your belly button. Like, does that work?
Yeah, no way. No sex for you.
What did that do for you, baby?
That's
Look here.
Him. What kind of sex is you having?
She haven't answered him at this point.
Do we have to talk about the birds and the bees, friend? I'm gonna get it. Y'all don't worry about it.
I'm just saying, you know, people are so awkward, and they're used to their old partner. And the old
Yeah.
partner may have been like, okay, well, for instance, they like aggressive play.
Right.
And then the new person might be like, don't do that shit to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what you-
yeah.
what's going
That's
on?
a bit much. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you said, navigating that anxiety,
Uh-huh.
the pressure, the expectations. That is a lot.
it can be. And also, in space, I want to add too, just like think about something different. Like, what if that person was in their abstinent space, but they were not having any sex at all? So rather sex with themselves or anything. They were
Mhm.
just focus on whether that be spirituality or advancing in whatever way they decided to, do with their time. But in space like that, again, it starts with you. Like, sitting down, doing your research on how do I navigate this space? What does it really feel like? How do I want to be enjoyed? How do I want to enjoy this? Like, really, how do you really want to step back into a sexual space? Rather than, again, that be casual or with someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, going back to talking to a counselor, talking to friends and family. Maybe, you know what, even find a community for those who are who have been abstinent and came out of abstinence. Find a community and ask them questions like, how did you navigate this?
Mhm.
Like, what does this look like? How do I move? Because I don't know. Like, I want to, but I'm scared.
Mhm.
Like, how did you deal with it?
Mhm.
So in those spaces, I guess, again, communication and community is going to be so very important because it's a very vulnerable space. Sex is vulnerable. Like, it really, really is. So, but that's how I would tackle those anxiety moments for that area of someone being abstinent.
Okay.
Yeah. But again, stop saying you're celibate. That's not what it is.
It's not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you learned something, friend.
Thank you. I was like, that's not right.
You've been seeing it on social media, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I also find a lot of young people who are saying they're celibate. But again, this is the verbiage that we've been told, like, I'm celibate. That's not the case. I think, again, we just need to know what we're doing before we out here just claiming things for ourselves. You'll say you're celibate, nobody going married, you be mad. No, let's marry me. Well, you've been celibate.
Right. What you think?
So yeah, to my next point. Tips for first time with a new person. And we've kind of talked about a lot of that anyway throughout as we've been talking on different areas of it. So I just want to circle back to like make those points again. But like I said, find a community, whether that be with family or friends, or again, finding you a counselor, someone to talk to who has no idea who you are, what you're going through. They can just sit and listen to you and give you different perspective. Also find a community in those spaces where you're coming from, like finding community where people who have just come out of a long-term relationship and, asking them questions. They may have different insight that you don't have. Or be able to help you navigate space where you feel like, dang, nobody's gone through this. They have.
Yeah, right.
They have. So, just finding those communities. And then also communicating with that new person that you're engaging. Let them know, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I want to, but I don't know how to. And don't not most they don't, finding comfort and saying, you know what, I don't have the skill set for this. I ain't got it.
Right.
Could you lead? Tell me some things because I generally don't know what to do. I just don't. So I think that's a good way to do that in that space. Now, when it comes to casual sex, I definitely want to talk about this because again, there's nothing wrong with casual sex as long as it's consensual and it's safe. Come out of a long-term relationship and you decide you want to go into casual sex. Everybody had this shit. I'm gonna be a hoe. I got fight. I'm gonna be honest, because I broke up with my ex. We had been there for 6 years. We broke up, and I was like, "What I said, Kim? Fuck that shit. I want the relationship. I want the relationship experience and all the experience I had." And that's why I was like, "Bitch, you got this." I was like, "Damn, that what that was? I ain't like that."
Not to mention the fucking dragon at Thanksgiving. I was like, Jesus Christ,
girl. Get that right. You know what? We're gonna unpack that this year before we go over there.
I know, right?
Wait a minute. But I got something new, so yeah, you know. But anyway, but like I said, you know, that's one thing I said. I was like, I didn't want to be in it. I knew that I was a person who enjoyed relationships. I didn't want to be in a committed relationship. So I was like, I want relationship experience. I want this. I want all the perks, none of the obligation. I was saying this shit, and then I kept getting shit. And I was like, you know what? I'm still getting. I don't like this. It ain't right. See, this is what I said I wanted. But the point is, what I'm saying with that is really identifying what is you really wanting and communicating in a way where you're actually engaging people who want the same thing. So again, casual sex, it's cool. You get my relationship like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Are you feeling that way? But is that right now? And I realized on those moments, now I think back, you know, because now I'm 2 years out of that relationship. I thought back, I was like, dang, like I was really in my feelings, like for real. And I thought I had all, you know what, him over there. You know, he would say a lot of stuff. I'm like, fuck, you get it. But it's I'm like, damn, nigga was right. Damn. I know, I'm like, shit. No.
And you be on the phone too. You was like, that motherfucker, he is right. But don't tell him that shit.
You told him, Kim. Dang, you said it before I did. No. Yes. So I was like, dang, he's right. But he was though. And I was like, dang, like as I think about those places now, I'm like, wow, like I really was in my feelings. I really thought I knew what I wanted, but I wasn't responding from an emotional space. And now that I'm in a whole different mindset, I've done some actual work. Not that I did it before, but I did a whole lot more work. I was just like, I'm gonna be fine. Oh, so I was like, I want to fuck, and I'm gonna this and do that, and don't do that. And it's like, here, what?
You were grieving, baby.
I was, and I ain't realize it then. I know now.
And what did I do? Let's go to DR. Let's drink
and party. I did. I assure you, I lived it up. Oh, child. It's been a fun 2 years. It has. There's some good times in between. Well, yes. I'll just sound like Kim said, you know, so her point, not, you know, let's go, let's this and the other. So I was like, dang, but like I said, now I'm in a whole different mindset and I'm realizing, okay, what I did, it worked for that moment, but it really didn't also too. Cause I was like, shoot, like, I'm really not filling these spaces. So now I'm like, y'all the problem. It's like, no, it might be you. Be you the problem. So what I did, I set the fuck down. I left society alone. I did not bother y'all. I left y'all alone. But like I said, so just again, talking about casual sex in those spaces with people, you come out of a relationship, really identifying where you are, what your feelings are, being in those feelings and not responding to what it is that you're feeling because they go away. It's that saying, you know, time heals all things. It really does. Oh, sorry. Just a little carried away. You was late.
I was.
And you scared the shit out of everybody.
Damn, Obi, we got booed for that?
I know.
It sucks. It sucks to feel
It
that
does.
way.
Oh, why you didn't lead with that, motherfucker?
I'm sorry.
Booed the shit out of me. Booed the shit out of me.
I'm sorry.
Booed.
But it just sucks. The feeling sucks so bad. So I understand what you mean. Like, time heals all wounds.
Obi said, fuck that shit.
That's what it feels like.
But no, that's fair. That is. Look at me with that next time, Obi. But to Obi point. Yes, it does suck to feel that way.
Yes.
But like I said, we have to find confidence when it, because here's the thing. I'm talking about love, right? Just talking about love. Love itself is all the feelings. Love is happy. Love is joyous. Love is frustrating. Love is angry. Love is sad. Love is hurtful. Like love does hurt, and not in the space where it's so funny because I was talking to somebody and we're talking about something. It was like, love shouldn't hurt. And I didn't say anything. She was like, well, how you feel about that? I said, I don't think I agree with that. She's like, what? I'm like, because here's the thing. I said, I think how we identify hurt, we need to rethink that. I said, what if in space you're with your person and they're sick? You love them, but there's nothing you can do to help them. That shit hurts. But you love them, but you're hurt. She was like, damn, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah. So again, like I said, time heals all things. Hey, me.
My hands are right here.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
But again, time heals all things. Like I said, back into that space. Again, going back into casual sex with, after a relationship. The point I'm trying to make is, like I said, really identifying what you're feeling and making sure you're not responding from what you're feeling. That you really have identified what you feel. You've identified what you really want from this. What's your end goal? If casual sex, what you want forever, cool. But if you really know deep down in your heart, at some point in life, you want to eventually get back into a long-term relationship or a committed relationship, being mindful of that. Like, really, how do I want to engage this space? What's my end goal? How I want to get out of this? Like, how am I going to navigate space where somebody find feelings for you? Because that happens.
Yeah, it does.
Happens. And they fault you for it, like you did something. Cuss you out.
Wrap it up, girl.
Urban grits.
Wrap it up, girl.
Yeah. So anyway, that was that whole Thanksgiving thing she was talking about. Anyway, guys, but yeah, so again, all jokes aside, points back again, just being mindful of where you are and where you want to go with this as you're navigating, casual sex out of a long-term relationship. Now, talking about divorce, I will say I have not been married, so I don't know what divorce is like. However, a lot of the information I've read, that the points that I'm making come from just research, not just talking to people, but books I've been reading, different articles, and also talking to a few counselors too in space about this. I want to make sure I say that. People are like, yeah, no damn counselor. I'm like, I know, but shit, I'm gonna be like, she just talk what she think. I really do the work. I promise I do. Anyway, so sex after divorce. Whew. You all who've been divorced, you know what? I got a lot of love and compassion for you, because that is a lot. To divorce someone is a lot. It's not just the separating of things, it's the separating of a person and emotions, and maybe there's children, and then you have family, and you have friends, and you have work, and you got money.
Right. Right.
Yeah. So you're talking about divorce, there's so much that you are unpacking in this moment. So dealing with that space is like, shit, how do I even go from that? So finally you unpacked everything and you find, you know what? I'm in a level space. I think I'm all right. I'm gonna fuck somebody. I'm gonna do that. All right. So we're going in that space, talking about the spaces where you may feel like, dang, what does even being single feel like? Especially you've been married for well over 20 years. That's a life with somebody. And it's not dating or, not dating, but, being in a committed relationship. That's marriage. That requires a whole level set of skills. So what does being single mean to you? Really identifying what that looks like. How does it feel to be by yourself? Reconnecting with yourself, learning who you are now without your person. Because as you spend time with somebody, you start to identify with them. You pick up some of their mannerisms, y'all start saying the same shit, start liking the same shit, start eating the same stuff, or stop eating stuff you once like. It's so much about you that that merges with that person. So now you by yourself, it's like, dang, I ain't ate meat in 8 years. And I want a burger.
Right.
How do I get it? Like, so it's just those spaces, like, finding what that looks like. Also, too, feeling like you're cheating on your person. And you know what? I find that even happens in ending of committed relationships too. I don't want to leave that just for divorce. But talking like, I feel like you're cheating on that person. It's like, dang, like, should I be doing this? Is it okay to do this? I mean, the paperwork side, I can't, we ain't together no.
Right.
But it's that emotional stuff, like, dang, should I really do this? Especially you have kids involved too. It's like, dang, should I be really having sex with somebody else? Is this right? Is
right.
it good?
Yeah.
So especially, just redefining what that means to you, and really identifying what it means to be single, what it means to no longer experience pleasure with that person. Hopefully the divorce is amicable. And maybe there's room to, say you can talk to your ex wife or husband, and say like, dang, like, I'm feeling this way. And maybe they can offer you some type of comfort in that way. Like, you know what, like, now it's good. Like, this is where we are. And talking that way. And again, going back to family, friends, counselors, all those spaces too, just communicating and finding a new space to navigate the space. Whew, something else coming out of divorce. Talking about practicing safe sex. And the reason why I wanted to make this as a point, because I met a woman. She was wonderful. She really was. And she was talking about proper way to put on a condom. She was like, because she come about, she was single, but she was newly divorced. And I was telling her, I was like, she was like, I don't know how to do this. And I was like, she's like, I haven't done this. I was like, you mean to say you never used a condom? And then she was like, well, yeah, it was like 30 years ago. I was like, oh. I said, okay. So I was like, wait a second. So I was like, wait, are you like, were you with somebody? She was like, well, she was mad. So I was like, okay, this makes sense.
Right.
So in that moment, she was like, I don't even know how to do this. Like, and why would I do this? And it's like, and she hadn't thought about those spaces again. Like, I now have to think about my body in ways that I have not had to think about in 30 years.
Insane.
That's a lot to really unpack. Like, shit, I gotta go get tested. They need to be tested. And I haven't been tested, and God knows, because you're with one person. You may not be testing yourself regularly, because like, why do I need to? It's just me and you. But she's like, dang. And I'm like, so I'm sitting there talking to her, and I'm showing her how to properly put the condom on. And I can see her mind. She's just like, oh my God,
it's a whole new world, girl.
Yeah, it is, So in the spaces where, she's like, oh shit, like, I guess I need to do this. And the idea of her carrying around a condom was crazy though. She's like, why would I do that? I'm like, you need to have your own. But again, as much as we think about it, but again, if you were with somebody 30 years, I'm not going to be in mind, well, I'm going to grab me a condom, especially in spaces where I think this could be helpful too. If you know you are going through a divorce, finding community and talking about becoming single. Because once you actually are, and you're doing the other work, once you reach the other side, it could be a little easier talking about things like condom usage, and carrying a condom, or even masturbation. Like, so I think that could be helpful too. But anyway, going back to my point, she was just like, oh my God, like I said, carrying a condom. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think about it just here. I said, if you have allergies, you cannot hold that person accountable.
No.
There's some people who have latex allergies. Carry your own condom. So that way, for a fact, this is going to work.
Exactly. And we good. Yeah.
And also carry different sizes. Because there's a lot of people who walk around here thinking they bigger than what they are. No, sir. You are a medium. You're a medium.
Stay in your lane.
Here's the medium. But no, like, carry, and that's happened to me the same thing. Y'all, like, I was like, get your work for you. But for women, you don't carry condoms. Don't just carry one condom, carry different sizes. Again, if you having casual sex, protect you. You are responsible for your uterus and your vulva. Take care of them.
Absolutely.
So, but again, like I say, talk about condoms, and she's just like, oh my God. And I say, talk about being tested and talking about what that looks like to actual person about their test results. And she's just like, what? Like, isn't that intrusive? I'm like, no, not what's up. But again, she hasn't had to do this.
Not when it's your body, girl.
Right. But again, if I have not had to do this, it's just like, hey, it's like somebody asking you a particular question for somebody else. How do you feel like a neuroscientist? You were like, motherfucker, I don't know. You should. I didn't Google it. Sorry. But no, it's like I say, thinking about those places I'm talking to him, I was like, Dad, like, that makes sense. So I just like, I sat and talked to him and walking through, and she was just like, wow. So when she left, she was like, shit, I guess I got to talk to my doctor. But she also expressed feelings, not just her, it was a few of the women I talked to. They were saying how they felt uncomfortable with going to the doctor saying that they needed an STD test. And they were just like, wow, like I know what if he gave me something? I was like, well, I mean, you probably would have known by now.
And if he did, don't you want to know how to go about protecting yourself and curing yourself if that is the case?
Correct. Yeah, so, but in those moments, it's like, and I kept hearing like, wow, there's so much the stigma behind being tested. Even if you're coming out of a relationship, it's like, this should be things that we consider normal. Like, okay, I'm going to go have sex with a new person. I need to make sure I'm safe. I'm going to get tested. I want to see your results. So like I say, having that conversation with them and talk about finding comfort was just like mind blowing to them. So I really enjoyed the space. And I think y'all who all talked to me, y'all so wonderful. Also pleasure with a new partner. Kim, going back to your point, talking about this person knew me. They knew my body. They knew what I liked, what I didn't like, knew how far to go and how far not to go. And now a new person's like, I gotta teach you this all over again.
Mhm.
First of all, before talking about teaching them, have you learned these things about you?
Right.
Because what you like with that person, you may not like now.
Mhm.
You may have liked this with them.
Mhm.
So what does sex look like for you right now? Do you still like to be touched there? Do you still like to be kissed there? Do you still want to touch them or touch that particular body part, right?
Right.
So identifying all these spaces, and then again, like I said earlier, finding comfort in the learning and the teaching and the experiencing. How do you want to be experienced? How do you want to experience somebody? And then again, I'll say the anxiety, but that kind of leads back to also who was talking about again earlier. But so yeah, that's what I got for the show, y'all. That's it.
So then if someone has questions and if they want to know more,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like for them to do?
Absolutely. So if y'all have any more questions, maybe you have something to add to this. In case I missed something, because I don't think I know everything. I'm great, but I mess up. It's the truth. Shit. I think don't nobody love me more than me. The minute I meet her, we get married. I assure you. The woman that loves me more than me, that's my bitch. Shut up. I gotta keep her. But anyway, as I was saying, reach out to me through social media, Instagram. Although I have not posted, I do read my messages, y'all. I do like y'all. I just ain't post shit. I'm gonna get to it, marketing.
Yes. Because you have what next week?
Yes, my expo. My mom.
Come on, girl. The expo.
I'm coming, but she was clapping. She threw me off. I had an
Well, you
ADHD
said it.
moment.
Let's get excitement.
Oh yeah.
We'll have those feelings afterwards.
Oh
girl.
yeah. Oh my god. I'm not on camera. She looks sad. Calm down. Come on. It was a joke. Like I said, she be fussing at me, y'all. It's like I'm gonna get back to my post and trust me, I promise. I'm gonna get back. Just give me a moment. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So social media, Instagram _sexy_education. There's something you just like, you know what? I don't really want to reach out to you through Instagram. Okay, I have an email address as well, and that's sexyeducation17@gmail. And you know what? I also have a website, y'all. Tyranikia thechappelle.com. I need a Kim shoulder because she be fucking killing that shit.
Oh, girl, I'm sorry, girl.
Try it again.
Okay. And this was Sex Unbanned with Tyranikia the Chappelle.
See, she ain't doing like she's supposed to do that when we
She
begin
did
the
it
show.
too fast.
I'm sorry, girl.
Kim's like, it's just 8 o'clock. I'm
Sorry, girl. One more time. Okay. And thank you, everyone, for joining us because this was Sex Unbanned with Tyranikia the Chappelle.
Yeah. Cause I'm wet. Hype me up.
So hopefully you guys learned something. Thank you for sticking there. And for those of you who are watching the replay, remember you can always get in contact with our sexy educator on her Instagram or her website.
Yeah.
Do not hesitate. This is a very safe zone. We do not judge. She definitely won't judge. So whatever questions you may have, feel free to reach out to her. We will be back next week. It is still Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. And next week we will have an attorney. What's her name, my guy? Do you know? We will have an attorney who will come in to talk about your rights and how to properly fight for your children when experiencing divorce. So all
a good segue into that.
Yes, girl. Yes. And then you come back and you watch this about how to have sex and how to be intimate after the divorce. You see how all of this is. Oh, and that's right. And then our good friend and family, James Perkins, will be back next Wednesday for our final installment of our 3-week series of Closing the Tabs. So make sure you guys are here, locked in with us. We appreciate y'all so much because I know this week was all over the place. But we had fun. We enjoyed ourselves. Hopefully y'all did too. Yay. And y'all have a marvelous weekend. Be safe. Yes. Be cool because it's going to be hot as hell. And we will see y'all on Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye, family.
Oh, hold on, because I talking about expo 1 second. Yeah, so like then like Kim was saying, my expo it is next Saturday. So y'all that's in Durham, please show up. Like again, it is a free event. There will be so many vendors there talking about sexual health and not just in the ways of preventive, but again talking about moms and body and what you're putting in your body. Like I said, Durham Public Health will be there, not just with STI testing, but talking about birth control, talking about the body. So guys, ladies, everybody join. There's a teen side as well. So please, mothers, fathers, grandmothers, aunties, uncles, caregivers, everybody, bring your young girls to the expo so they can learn a little bit about themselves and ways that you may not be able to take and help them. So find community, love, and space because we here. So loving on y'all. And I will see y'all a week after next. Because I ain't going to be here next week.
All right, y'all. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.